Our first guest tonight is a talented, funny, and sexually potent man who is bringing us gifts well before Christmas. You can see live from Old Forester, the Bourbon set, exclusively on his YouTube channel now. Please welcome Jim Gaffigan.
They're so nice, Jim.
Always, everybody loves seeing you, right? I mean,
it's not my children, but that's all right.
yeah. Are you live in New York, so will you be home for Thanksgiving?
Unfortunately, I will.
You will, yeah.
I'm thrilled to be home. This is our first time doing a Thanksgiving in where we live, because, you know, as a comedian, often I would travel and do shows, and so my kids could experience a Thanksgiving in Las Vegas.
Okay, yeah.
Like the Puritans had, right? A little gambling.
I experienced many Thanksgiving in Las Vegas growing up there, so to me it was kind of a normal thing. But what was it like for your family?
It was, the slot machine. Well, kids are not allowed on the casino floor, and but those slot machines are pretty attractive to a kid who does love video games. So they're like, why can't we go over there? And you're like, not yet. So I just take them to the bar.
Okay, yeah. Well, so you spent Thanksgiving in Vegas. Yeah, you're all over the road. And isn't one of your son's birthdays on Thanksgiving, right?
Yes, it is his birthday. And it was interesting because when it came up, I thought, oh, what should I get him? And I'm like, nothing. You know what I mean? Now, I know that sounds harsh, but, do children need any? I mean, now they have everything they want, don't they?
I don't know. I'd have to ask him.
Yeah. But there's just, with Amazon and everything delivered, it's not like when I was growing up, it was like, all right, I want to get this coat or something. And then you would wait for Christmas or your birthday. And now it just feels like they get whatever they want.
Yeah. And do you give them whatever they want? Or
Not me, my wife does.
Oh, your wife does. Who does all the cooking on Thanksgiving for the Gaffigan clan?
Well, this Thanksgiving is going to be interesting. My eldest is going to be cooking with their boyfriend, which is, she's in college, so it's going to be an experiment. And they've cooked before. And they're great at cooking, but it's not to the schedule that when people would want to eat. So
I see.
It's like if dinner is at 6, it might be 9 o'clock. So my wife has some anxiety, understandably, about Thanksgiving. We have a lot of friends and relatives coming over, and so it's going to be an ongoing diplomatic mission.
Yeah. Thanksgiving.
But you love to cook, right?
I do. I love to cook, and I can't imagine turning it over to my kids. I mean, they can barely make cereal.
Yeah, no, there's probably on an hourly basis, my wife is like, maybe we should cancel Thanksgiving and go out to dinner. And I'm like, no, we got to do this. I mean, that's part of being a parent. You walk into these fires.
Yeah.
Right?
So well, hopefully you won't be walking into a fire.
Yes, that's true.
The situation is, your daughter has said to you guys, I'm making dinner.
Yes.
And you're not a part of making the dinner at all.
Yes. And we're talking, they want to make pies. They want to, brine the turkey for 24 hours, whatever that means.
Yeah.
And it's just, they've made shepherd's pie before, and it was a different timing than we expected.
I see.
So it'll be fun, but it'll also, it's going to be my wife kind of figuring out how to handle some of the, letting go of things.
Who did the Thanksgiving when you were growing up? You have a big family.
Well, Thanksgiving was such a great experience growing up. My mom would cook, and then maybe, I would stir the gravy. Mm-hmm. But, I love Thanksgiving, the holiday, but let's be real. Turkey is kind of garbage. It's nobody goes out to dinner and what are you getting? I'm getting the steak. What are you getting? I'm getting the turkey. No one. I mean, people are so People either say the turkey's a little dry, but it's like anything that requires that much gravy. You know what I mean? It's just it's
It
like
almost could be anything.
yeah. It's like I love a turkey sandwich. I do, but it's us having turkey at Thanksgiving. Someone might as well have announced like, hey, we're gonna have egg salad sandwiches. Like, it's not that different. And people are so desperate to make the turkey interesting. Like you see videos of people dropping it into boiling oil. It's like, it's turkey. It's not gonna turn into a fillet, It's...
Have you ever done that? Have you tried?
No. Have you done that?
Yeah. It's very, very dangerous.
It's
very dangerous. If you have any, if the turkey's not thawed all the way, it will explode and kill everyone.
Just seems like people are that desperate to make turkey interesting, right?
I think you're right. Are your kids used to you just being away most of the year?
Yeah, I mean, I do a fair amount of traveling, and there is something I think that makes them like me more. There is. Fondness makes things better. But yeah, so there's a fair amount of traveling, and I love traveling, and I love being home for a certain amount of time and then saying bye. That's... Yeah.
And I think you meant to say absence makes the heart grow fonder, and not fondness makes things better, correct?
I mean,
fondness does make things better. There's no question about it, but
I don't know, Jimmy.
Maybe fondue you were thinking of?
It depends if you want to do it right. You know what I mean? I didn't know. What is this, NPR? In case you didn't know, I'm a dumb guy. By the way, you want to know how dumb? Let me talk about, do you admit that you're a dumb man?
I don't know. I don't think of myself as dumb. I do dumb things.
All right,
I do dumb things.
This will get cut out in the edit.
No.
Let me talk
Please.
Hypothetically. Here's how dumb men are. I can think of any hypothetical. I'm going to think of a hypothetical man. Let's think of a male-dominated occupation. Let's say a football coach, okay? Let's say an NFL coach. Let's say this football coach has won 5 Super Bowls. And let's say he had this legacy, and let's say this brilliant mastermind had his legacy destroyed by a 24-year-old social media manager.
Okay, this is all hypothetical.
Hypothetically speaking. Now, maybe they're in love. He's 73, she's 24. Now, I know some people have an issue with that, and those people are called women. But, guys hear that age, and they're like, hey, love is love, right? My point is, she's not evil. He's dumb. Right?
Yeah, it could be both.
Men are dumb. I know that won't end up in. But anyway.
Well, we will protect that with our lives. Jim Gaffigan is here right now. We'll be right back with Jim.
But I get it. Bourbon is interesting. Bourbon is a uniquely American whiskey, right? To be called bourbon, it must be made in the United States with 51% corn and consumed by a man who's out of shape. Right? In a way, I'm being patriotic. That's why I don't drink vodka. I'm not a communist.
I've always said that. Jim Gaffigan, live from Old Forester, the Bourbon Set, which is on your YouTube channel,
yes.
Jim Gaffigan YouTube
yes.
channel, which has, in one day, you've got 1 million views on this thing already.
It's so amazing. Because it was, it is this passion project. It's such a niche thing to do a whole set on bourbon. I didn't expect it to have a broad appeal. I intentionally didn't go to Netflix or Hulu or Amazon because I knew it was such a niche thing. So I was trying to, I was essentially hoping to avoid embarrassment, by maybe it was 1,000 views. But so it's.
Do you now feel like you were wrong about it being a niche thing? Because it seems like people have decided that it isn't.
I don't know. I mean, I think that it is very much a niche topic, but I think that there is, maybe there's a curiosity with just, a comedian talking about one topic for 40 minutes.
What is it about bourbon that elicits so much fandom and interest and all of those things?
I mean, I think this has to do, obviously men and women enjoy whiskey, but I believe that I've fallen in love with the whiskey community in that world. I think that it allows men to bond. And I think men need an excuse to get together. That's why men go golfing, men go hunting. It's like they can't just get together because there's weakness there. So but with bourbon, men can get together and they can talk about bourbon, and it covers every socioeconomic group. You don't discuss your job, you don't discuss your family, you just discuss bourbon. And so it's what I've discovered, it's kind of fun, and men need it. I mean, you and I love gardening, right?
Yeah.
And so there is, we can discuss gardening, but there's the gardening community that is different from the bourbon community, but there is,
you are the lone crossover in those communities, I think.
Here's what I always say about gardening, because gardening is not considered manly, but what I say is gardening is something I enjoy doing while my husband plays golf. It's...
You have bourbon friends now, like friends that you only have because of bourbon?
Absolutely.
And I like that.
And there's a bourbon geekdom that is... It's because I know it's obviously it's a destructive thing, alcohol is, but there is some kind of, you can nerd out on it. Just like, you and I would nerd out on comedy too.
Yeah.
You can talk about bourbon, and there's something very rich in it's American, it's the creation of it. There's some history that is made up. It's similar to the entertainment industry, meaning some of it's, true and some of it's BS. I love all of it.
You are also going to be doing a show on Broadway. When does that start, that show?
That starts, the show starts December, I think, 11th, but I'm doing the 2nd through the 5th week. So they have a rotating cast.
You guys are doing pieces written by Simon Rich, who's a very, very funny guy.
Very funny.
Who else is in the show with you?
I mean, Jon Stewart's doing it. We've got Ray Romano's doing it. I mean, there's probably a cast of 30 people.
Oh.
And so every performance or every week, it's kind of rotating with different people, but it's pretty amazing.
What is the name of this special?
This one's All Out. They did it before called All In. But which was dealing with, I think, love, and this one's kind of dealing with a lot of different elements about, I don't know, just kind of like the horrible human nature. I know that some of the characters that I'm portraying are really kind of, there's ego and there's, selfishness. It's stuff that really kind of is who human beings are.
Well, it's great to see you. Have a great Thanksgiving. Give my best to the whole family. Make sure you get your son a gift. That would be a mistake.
I will. I got some swag.
All right. Jim Gaffigan, live from Old Forester, the Bourbon set. You can see it on Jim's YouTube channel. Now we'll be back with Kate Beckinsale.